What's up, guys? Turkey Tour 2022. Here we go. Morning number 1, Nebraska archery season. Got the bow on the back of the turkey vest. Just got to the public land parking lot here last night. Got camp set up. Went to sleep around midnight. It is 5 a.m. Gonna head out on the bike, get back in here and see if I can't strike up a couple gobbles and find some birds. I've got this weekend for archery season here in Nebraska to tag a bird. And then it's on to Colorado next weekend. So let's go. Been putting the miles on this morning so far. No gobbles, no responses. Haven't seen anything, but I did just find some turkey tracks. This is really soft ground right now as the snow melts, so I'm keeping my eye out for tracks, and I just found my first set, so at least I know they're in here. It looked like a single track, like a big old gobbler track, but definitely not a group. Hopefully as I get back in here further, I might find some. All right, I hunted all morning, did not see anything. I found some tracks in the mud. That's about as close as I got. Did not hear any gobbles, no hen responses, nothing like that. Went out back to my truck, started driving around. I've hunted this area a lot before, and all the areas I'm normally seeing turkeys, I haven't seen any, and I'm wondering to myself why. Well, I finally found where they're all at. They're all held up on this piece of private. I've tried to get access to this private before, and I haven't been able to, but I do have access to the neighboring property. So I am going to try and call from the property I have access on. I'm going to try to call the birds off of that private onto this other private. They're really far away. It's probably 400 yards, but heck, I'm going to give it a shot. It's probably worth a try at least, right? One more thing, when I did find the birds, the good news is they're strutting like crazy. There was 4 toms in there, 2 pretty nice ones, 2 younger ones. But yeah, they're strutting, they're spitting, they're drumming. The hens are calling, the gobblers are not gobbling, but at least there's kind of some activity going on. I think I might stand at least a little bit of a chance of calling these things over. So I called up one of the landowners I know out here and asked him if he had any turkeys on his property. I was pretty sure he didn't, and he said, no, I don't. But then he went, oh wait, I do in my other property over in that other town. And I said, I didn't know you had a property over there. He said, yeah, pulling by this gate. He's like, there should be some turkeys in there. So I drove over to check it out. It's 10 minutes out of the way. I was pulling down the county road, and there's 4 toms standing there right in the county road. So I went and parked way the heck, about a mile and a half away. And I'm walking this creek bottom now back towards where I saw them. Of course, they're on the neighbor's property, but they're really close, so I should be able to call them over here. Man, it's windy today. I just called to see if I could bring those 4 toms over. And these hens are right next to me. They're coming fast. I got the decoys out just in time. Here we go. Keep calling. Based on that last group, I really have a feeling there's a tom in there strutting with him. He's just not talking like the last group. I don't know if you can hear them because of the wind, but they're just... It doesn't sound like they've gotten any closer. That one's close. I'm giving it a little bit of the silent treatment right now. those two hens out to 15 yards, 10 yards right in front of me. I don't know why the rest of the group didn't come with them. But the two hens came out. I could hear some more yelping back in the tall grass. I saw exactly where they went in. I'm gonna go dog them here. I'm gonna walk up another 50 yards and get reset up. See if I at least can't get an eye in the rest of the group. Make sure that there is a tom in there, because all I heard so far is hens. So before I go chase after these things, I wanted to show you guys why I set up where I did. Bow hunting from the ground outside of a blind is very difficult, especially for turkeys. One thing that I've had tremendous success with over the years is setting up for what in goose hunting we call a passing shot, or a left to right or a right to left. So out here in front of me are the decoys. The direction that the turkeys were, I put this big tree between me and them. So basically that allows me to draw behind the tree, step forward, and then shoot as they come. Because what happens is their eyes get fixed on those decoys out there, and they're not looking over here, they're looking out there, and it gives you something to hide behind, whether it's a spruce tree, shrub, brush pile. In this case, look at the size of this tree. I mean, I just realized how big this thing is. That thing's huge. There's my shoulders right there. I think it's 3 times the width of my shoulders. Huge tree. Great height. Let's go get him. If you're wondering what perfect turkey habitat looks like, here it is. It's got great cover around the outside. It's got tall grass. It's got a lot of fresh green stuff coming up here. They got water they can easily walk down to. This is Primo, baby. Primo. I think I just heard a little Jake gobble behind her. I saw the rest of the group through the brush going left to right, so I'm gonna go cut them off and get in front of them. I got up on this little hill, and it gave me a really good vantage point. I got in front of all the other hens out here. They came out of the woods into the open. I saw them all. Probably about 7, all hens, no toms. There's still a couple back here on my left. Yeah, there's a couple in here still. Oh, here we go. The rest of them are coming out. I'll get to see if there's a tom at least. In these situations, if you can get between them once they're split up, it's so easy to call them in. I'm gonna go up there just in case there's a tom following them. He hasn't talked at all, but I at least want to get up there. This is a really tiny piece of private, and I already kind of boogered the front ends a little bit. Those back ends have no idea I exist, but my point is you want to keep those ends in here. So I don't want to push this too hard. Alright, I'm going to leave these hens alone on this property. Like I said, it's small. I don't want to bump them off here, so I'm going to go back out and around. I knew I heard Jake gobble. 2, 3, a couple little Jakes in that group. Well, if we can get one like that, we'll be real happy. These are those 4 I just saw from the road. This is in my spotting scope, probably 1,500 to 2,000 yards away, right in there. That was 20, I'm going up to 60. Now I'll digi zoom here. Pretty amazing. It's a good little beard on that sucker. Alright, I went back to check on those 4 longbeards that were on the other property, and they're actually heading back towards me, so I gotta get going. Also, between me and the longbeard, there's another pretty nice tom, so he's about 100 yards away right now. I'm gonna go try to make a play on him, and then I got the 4 longbeards headed this way, so it's looking good. Let's go. Okay, I just got set up. Threw the decoys out. This is the same tree I sat up on earlier. Those 4 toms are coming from my left-hand side. I got around that one tom that was in between us. So, here we go. He's moving right to left. I He's not coming. He's gonna go behind that tree. I gotta make a move. Are you kidding me? That was fucking awesome, baby. Drill the maze down. Oh. Turkey Tour 2022 is off to a banger of a start. Did you see that? Yeah. Oh, my heart's going a fucking 100 miles an hour. Holy. So that big old Tom was the one between me and the 4 times that I was trying to call in. I had that log on my left-hand side, and I was calling, and all of a sudden I saw him movement on my right side in the brush. So the one that I wasn't trying to call in came on the wrong side, so I didn't have protection. Luckily, he didn't come into the decoys. He swang around, and I don't know if the camera was recording, but I hit the gobble. And when I hit the gobble, his head perked up and he got interested and he veered towards me. And then he went behind this brush pile right here, and I knew he was angling away. He saw the decoys, he wasn't gonna come to him. So I went rogue, baby. I waited for him to get behind this brush pile. I just ran at him. I got right here, and I knew he was pinched between me and the fence, so he wasn't gonna go any further away. They don't like crossing fences. Oh, I tried to settle my breath, get my breathing down. I knew he was about 20 yards. Yeah, I just did a little bit of a yelp, stopped him, 20-yard pin right on him. Whack! Drilled him, baby. Ah, let's go get him. Let's go get him. I gotta find this arrow. It's not just expensive, right? I wanna find the arrow so the cows don't step on it. The rancher who let me in here wants me back here again. There it is. Found the arrow, baby, right there. Saw some feathers. Look at that. Good blood. Lots of feathers. That is exactly what you want to see. Oh, that's kind of cool. There you can see the decoy setup. So one thing I really like to run throughout pretty much the whole turkey season is a Jake standing behind a laydown hen. So he saw it. He didn't really give a crap. So I made the old rogue move on him, as I like to call it. So worked out pretty good. You can see where I was set up, and it was perfect because right there, I was in the shade. I was behind the down log. There's no way he would have saw me. But he didn't want to come, so I went rogue. Let's go put our hands on this bad boy. Ooh, decent hooks on that bugger. Lay this down. Heck of a Tom. Look at that beard. That's a good one right there. Woo-wee. Decent little spurs. Yep. Pretty white. Heck yeah, that was an epic hunt. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, click the like button and make sure you click subscribe. This is the first hunt of many on Turkey Tour 2022. Kicked it off here in Nebraska with an archery bird. Next weekend we're hitting Colorado. Then from Colorado we're coming back here to Nebraska. Then we're going to Wyoming. And we have 3 turkey hunts in South Dakota as part of the Burris Ambassador Hunt. I'm hunting in Kansas with Outdoor Outlaws TV, and then I'm going down to Oklahoma. So like I said, a lot more turkey hunting to do. I really do appreciate you guys watching, and We'll catch you in the next video.